And let's head into the KUAM News Zoom room. We're standing by. We have Sam Shinohara from United Airlines. Good morning, Sam.
Off day, Chris. Good morning.
Thanks for joining us. I know you guys got a lot going on as well. Everybody just itchy feet to travel.
Yeah, well, hey, for sure. I wish we had more going on. That's the honest to God truth, Chris. But I was at the airport this morning at 5 o'clock, and I never thought I would say this, but I was pleasantly surprised to see a long line at the airport. And so, we took the opportunity. We saw we had heavy loads this morning at the airport. We took the opportunity to ask our friend Jack Larimer to come entertain our customers this morning. So it was a really nice surprise and delight for our customers this morning. So pretty full flight.
And so, aside from all of the safety protocols that you guys have implemented, we had a couple announcements over the past couple of days. And I guess just this morning, we're hearing about this pre-clearance program for Guam and Micronesia customers. Can you tell us more about this?
Yeah, it's actually Hawaii's program. We've been running it for a couple of weeks now, and it's a great program. So, Hawaii's got this safe travels protocol. And so let's talk about transit customers first, right? Yeah. And so if you're transiting Hawaii, you don't need to get a test, but if you register on their platform, you can zoom through the line and you don't have to worry about standing in the long line and going through the inquisition process, if you will, to find out whether or not you're a transiting customer or a terminating customer, if you will. So you can breeze through the line. So that makes it a super streamlined process for any transit customers. And then for the customers that are actually ending their journey in Hawaii, the Safe Travels program allows you to pre-register, load your test results, get a wristband from United, and all you have to do is show your wristband, and you're on your way, and you can enter Hawaii without worrying about quarantine or long lines or an additional health check. And so we're doing all of that pre-departure here, and so gives every traveler an opportunity to experience vacation quicker than they otherwise would.
Right. And I actually transited through Hawaii in April when I was heading out to visit my parents. And when I got to the airport, they told me you can download this QR code, I believe. Then you had to fill out the questionnaire and get on the plane. Is this what we're talking about?
It's exactly that, Sabrina. So, you can do all of that in advance, so you don't have to do that on arrival. So really streamlines the process, if you will. So all part of the check-in process. And then if we don't have an opportunity to catch you at the counter, we give you another opportunity to facilitate that at the gate.
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what I went through, because I didn't do it at the counter. I was kind of like freaking out because I was like, what do I need to do? What are the protocols? And once I got up to the gate, because I was wondering, why is everybody like, what are they doing? And then I saw a friend of mine, and she was like, did you do the QR code? And did you download? And I'm like, no. She's like, girl, get over here. And, I started doing the whole process. And you're right, it was smooth. So this is really great that what United is doing. So thank you for that. But we also wanted to bring you on about this Your Shot to Fly, because we've got so many people, have been asking about this.
Well, hey, we're super excited about it, Sabrina. We strongly feel that, people need to get vaccinated. That's the surefire way to get the borders open and people more comfortable getting on airplanes. And for our part of the world, get the economy going for sure. And so, we're already starting in our part of the world. We're starting to see the benefits of that, right? And so, I think not for, the government's quarantine changes on the return travel for Guam residents, we probably wouldn't be as full as we are out of Guam. So there's a lot more people kind of signing up to fly for sure. And then we recently heard that, if you're vaccinated, you can actually enter Palau now, right? And so, there's a little bit of a process, but, slowly but surely, countries are starting to open up their borders to fully vaccinated travelers. And so, we want to do our part to, further incentivize the traveling community and anybody, quite frankly, to get their shot. And so, this program's pretty amazing. We're going to give away 30 pairs of round-trip tickets to anywhere you want to fly for the month of June. And then as a grand prize, we're going to give 5 lucky winners the ability to travel anywhere United flies in any class of service for them and a companion as often as they want. So, assuming that, you're flying there 1 week and coming back the next week, we're going to give them 26 certificates to facilitate those travels with their best friend or their wife or their spouse,
Mm-hmm. So where do we go to enter, and what are the deadlines?
Yeah, well, the deadline's, kind of fast approaching. So United.com, anywhere between now and June 22nd, you can register. But United.com/yourshot-to-fly, and it'll take you to a really slick registration process, right? And so, on Guam, it's kind of weird because we have more Mileage Plus members than we actually have Social Security card holders here on Guam. But if you're not a Mileage Plus member, all you got to do is register. Kind of sign in, and then all we're asking for you is to upload your vaccination card. That's all you got to do to, show as evidence that you've been vaccinated. So that's the step to putting your name in the hat to winning what I think is a fantastic prize.
Mm-hmm. But not only that, but by uploading your vaccination report with United, it also kind of makes traveling a little bit easier, I would think, because your records are already with United.
Well, for sure, Sabrina. So, assuming you want us to keep that information in our files, we've got what we're calling a travel ready center. And if you could indulge me, I want to brag a little bit because our United app has won a significant award most recently, and so it is a world-class app for sure. And we're the only airline that has this ability where we have what we're calling a travel ready center. We allow you to store your vaccination info, any testing information, on top of which we give you, a buffet of options to figure out exactly what the specific destination requirements are for your particular travel, right? And so click on the link and it'll show you exactly what you need, whether there's going to be quarantine or not, what kind of test, how far in advance you need to take that test, if vaccination's required. And all of that is kind of stored in one platform, so you don't have to, scurry looking for it, on day of departure.
Mm-hmm. And I tell you, if anybody is listening or watching this or streaming this, you really should go to this Travel Ready Center, because I've done it, and like you said, Sam, wherever you're going, whatever destination, you can. It does show you what the travel restrictions are, the requirements for COVID-19 testing. Because, for me, I was concerned, like, okay, I'm transiting through Japan. Do I need, to take a COVID-19 test? And it tells you whether or not you do, whether or not you're transiting or if you're deplaning there. So, yeah, I agree. This Travel Ready Center, there's just a wealth of information about wherever, you are going. Sam, is there anything else that you wanted to share with us?
Yeah, in terms of people really taking advantage of the opportunity, right? And, I think this is, kind of a special prize for folks, assuming people want to experience the balance of the world, we can pretty much take you anywhere on United Airlines for sure. But, we're doing this because we really want the population to get vaccinated, right? And so especially the people here on Guam, this is home for everybody. I think the governor's made it pretty clear that is, the mission at hand is to get as many people vaccinated. And at some juncture, the doors are going to be open for travelers, right? And so I know the populace is somewhat concerned about, people bringing in COVID, and so we really need to find a way to kind of protect ourselves, and I think this is the best way to do it. And so hopefully this is incentivize longer lines at UOG and at the Hyatt and everywhere else that we're doing vaccination. So we're trying to do our part for sure.
All right, Sam, I hate to bust in and ask a tough question, but we did have a comment about the pet flights. I know a lot of people have been talking about that. Is can you just give us a status on that? And are you anticipating any change in the near future?
Yeah, well, Chris, to be clear, we have suspended, through COVID, we've suspended our Pet Safe program. We really haven't been moving pets outside of, assisting the military with pet movements, right? So we didn't want to be in a situation where, because military is moving out, kind of every other week or something, there's people moving in and out, and we didn't want to be in a situation where, because our program has been suspended, a military family was abandoning their pet here on the island. We didn't want to exacerbate the already challenging situation. My understanding is this group who is doing amazing work trying to get Booney dogs home elsewhere, had a contract or made an arrangement with Asia Pacific Airlines, who we do business with as well. Had a contract arrangement with them, bought some space on that airplane, and for whatever reason they canceled that flight and couldn't fulfill the mission. And I think that put them in a bad space. But United wasn't party to that particular arrangement. But we are aware of the situation and trying to figure out what we can do to assist. But given that the fact that we have very few flights in and out of Guam right now, and cargo is what we are carrying, it is very difficult for us to, we can't create space for it. So we're trying to figure out how we can assist and trying to figure out what on our end we can do to help. But we don't have a solution for them right now.
All right.
All right. Thanks a lot, Sam. Any final words for our viewers and listeners about traveling?
No, not at all. With the exception of, hey, we're looking forward to reopening the visitor industry. We're working hard, focused on that. I want to encourage folks to get vaccinated. I think that's super important. And then, just stay safe and take care of yourself and stay healthy.
All right, Sam.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Sam.
Take it easy. Okay, have a good weekend.
Okay, take care.
Right on.